well, back again. You see, we'll be seeing about these dream allegations, you see. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what's going on. I've been hearing around he being a pedo, talking underage girls, so I don't know what's going on. But, we will get to know about these. Now, hold on. Wait. Let me do that. Alright. Of course, this is by Dream, you know, the Minecraft YouTuber. Hey, I used to watch it. Minecraft Manhunts. Not right now, though. Shoot. This is like an hour and, shoot, I might be sitting here for a hot minute. Yeah. Oh well. Anyway. We're gonna get into it. You know, we're gonna see these allegations. We're gonna see what's going on. We're gonna see if they're actually true or not. Because I've been hearing that they're not or something like that. But anyway, let's see for ourselves. Let's get into it.
I'm going to be very vulnerable, open, and honest. I go into my past, I go into controversies, and I also debunk very serious lies about me, including by involving the police, legal teams, and extensive research. It will get uncomfortable. I will get into details of my life that you probably don't want to hear, and I don't particularly want to share either, but it feels necessary given the circumstances, and honesty and truth is my top priority. As you guys have probably noticed, I took a long break from YouTube, and since the face reveal, I've hardly really uploaded. And I've really...
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You took a long break, you know? Kind of became, well, I don't want to call him out, but you kind of became Corey. I'm not gonna hold you.
Focused on other things and separated myself from a lot of the stuff I was doing before. You may think that this was due to the hate from the face reveal or for other reasons, but really there was something else that happened right after the face reveal, and it really made me...
Oh, wait. Hold on. He said right after the face reveal. So I'm guessing you about to talk about how everyone was memeing his jawline.
Step back from what I was doing and have a lot less passion. If you've been on the internet recently, you've probably heard or seen some pretty crazy stuff about me.
Wait, hold on. I understand shut up and provide receipts. Receipted? I understand that I'm not helping change anything. But wait, change anything by tweeting, arguing with random. I'm not trying to. I'll go and say ignoring viral lies. LOL. The truth always comes out. If you were harassed like this, you'll probably do the same. Need more wait. Always. Dang, there's so much to read. Hold on. He'll get more into it.
Whether it's the voice actor of Gumball attacking me or accusations against me regarding grooming, you've
wait, Gumball. Hold on, voice actor of Gumball. Hold on.
Whether it's the voice actor of Gumball attacking me or
Gumball?
Accusations against me regarding grooming. You've probably heard a lot of pretty crazy stuff. I thought it's extremely important for me to make this video and provide as much information as I can. And I just want to right off the bat state as clearly as I can that these allegations are not true. I plan on going to extreme detail to prove that in this video. And to all the people that are spreading lies, fabricating stories, and making false accusations for fun. Or because
whoa. Wait.
All the people that are spreading lies, fabricating stories, and making...
I have no idea. Because I saw Bad Boy Halo, and he's a key part in the, you know, Dream Team. I have no idea who this person is, and they provide zero proof for any of their claims, or even prove that I remotely know they exist. It really pains me to see such a horrible crime being used as a way to spread lies and bring someone down. Okay.
False accusations for fun or because they think it's funny.
I don't care. I accept that I'm a horrible person.
This is not funny. This is not a joke. This is people's lives, ranging from my own, my family, my employees, to actual victims that stories won't be heard or believed in the future because of this. I understand that some things in this video are much more important than others, so I split this video up into chapters, and you can skip to and watch the parts that are most important to you. I will say that everything in this video is very relevant. I think they're all vital topics to include because they help clear up my character. So yeah, the video has chapters, and if you want to skip around, there's a pinned comment. And again, I realize that nothing in this video
Jesus, there are a lot
talking about serious allegations, so I've made it really easy to skip ahead to whatever is...
Big bro, what are these? The face leak. What the... How many allegations are about you, my boy? Jesus. Oh, nah.
What's most important to you. Just
Jesus,
because there's other
this
stuff
man's
doesn't
going
mean
through
anything
it.
is less important. Monetization on this video is on, but every dollar will go to a charity that's linked in the description. Otherwise, I want to start with the biggest lie I have ever told. The face leak photo was me. Of course, it's from when I was really young and I've lost a lot of weight since then. And it wasn't at all representative of what I look like now, but it was me. Obviously,
Hold on, that's a huge change, actually.
Since then, and it wasn't at all representative of what I look like now, but it was me.
Oh, hey, let's appreciate the photo. Look at this. Oh, no. I don't know about that guy. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, they all standing like businessmen, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Man got the suit and tie up. What? Wait a minute. Does a man have a jacket while he has another jacket on? Questionable style choice.
Of what I look like now, but it was me. Obviously, I said many times that it wasn't, and a lot of people have and still do use that against me to say that I'm dishonest. But the reason I lied about that is because of the face reveal. I'd been planning the face reveal for years. I sacrificed so much by staying inside and avoiding cameras for so long. I mean, I had covers on all my windows, and even to go to the dentist, I left hiding in the back of a car.
Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot to say, I won't really be looking at chat like that. I kind of forgot to say that. I forgot to say that little part. I won't be looking at it like that often, for real. Because, like, you know, I'm tuned in, you know?
To a different state. Yes, I was paranoid. I wasn't going to let anyone take that moment away from me. Whatever I had to do to make sure that moment was suspenseful and exciting, I'm sure I would have done. And if anything, the face leak photo probably ended up creating more suspense and excitement to see if I was lying or if I actually looked like the leaked picture. Now, of course, there was a lot of personal information attached to the leaked picture, how it was found, where it was leaked from, so that definitely contributed to...
Yeah. Because I was wondering, like I was wondering, if this was true, how did you find it? Because, you got to think about it. Dream was, very cautious of his face. He only showed it to, a very few people. A handful, for real. And mind you, right? That's a little crazy. How did you find this? Went through a man's phone or something?
About it. I didn't lie because I was ugly or because I was overweight or anything like that. And every time I talked about the leaked picture, I always mentioned that I struggled with my weight in the past and that it's disheartening to see people make fun of the poor kid for that, which obviously I was the poor kid.
Wait, hold on. They were making fun of him for that?
About it. I didn't lie because I was ugly or because I was overweight or anything like that. And every time I talked about the leaked picture, I always mentioned that I struggled with my weight in the past and that it's disheartening to see people make fun of the poor kid for that, which obviously I was the poor kid. And I think that's something I'm willing to admit now because I face revealed. I'm not risking that big moment anymore. And I also feel much more comfortable about my personal information and how I look and so on. The day the face leak was posted, I was playing a Minecraft tournament and someone called the SWAT team on me.
Dream is AFK.
I'm clear here.
I was put in handcuffs on my front lawn with cops with rifles pointing at me.
What was that?
I was put in handcuffs on my front lawn with cops with rifles pointing at me, and I was pretty much swatted from that day on almost daily, to the point where the reason Sapnap moved in with me before my face reveal was to answer the door when police showed up. Because people started moved in with me before my face reveal was to answer the door.
Hey Nick, important. Yo, one police at the door. Can you quickly chat with him? Say everything all good. Easy peasy. He's there right now? Yeah, go. Front door.
When police showed up. Because people started camping outside with cameras to try and reveal my face, and I needed someone else to answer the door. When the people that were doxing me thought that they had the wrong address,
they were really trying to dox him like that?
Thinking that it was pizza for her and my little sister. They were held at gunpoint with police helicopters circling the neighborhood. People showed up at my house. People showed up at my family's house. The first time I ever got swatted, I made sure not to mention it at all. Funnily enough, I actually got interviewed by a SWAT team member while I was muted and playing Minecraft parkour with the SWAT officer right next to me. But yeah, it's just all to show that even though I was very adamant about denying the face leak, it was much more about the fact that there was so much personal information attached to the picture, and I wanted as much separation from it as possible. It had nothing to do with how I look. I'm very proud of my weight loss story, and I was never ashamed about it at all. I think that it's very encouraging to see people accomplish weight loss. I did it all naturally. I lost hundreds of pounds. You have
okay, if we're being honest,
it's very encouraging to see.
If you saw this right here, and you look at this, you probably wouldn't really realize the difference. Well, probably wouldn't realize that they're the same. Because I mean, like, he got a beard here, slim, bruh. He wearing the cool little rock pants on and all. Hey, a lot of things changed about him, man. So I'm not gonna lie.
See people accomplish weight loss. I did it all naturally. I lost hundreds of pounds. You have not seen me at my heaviest. And it's one of those things that I think is very encouraging to others. I love inspiring people, so it's a story I'm sure I'll tell in the future. But in that moment, it was not the right time to tell it. I feel like right now it's still kind of uncomfortable to talk about it, but it's annoying seeing the same damn picture. So here's some other pictures of me from before I lost weight, just so there's more variety. Now moving on to one of the most talked about controversies, the cheating scandal. I'm going to be pretty concise with this one because it's been covered a million times and
Speedrun cheating
probably pretty
scandal.
sick of hearing about it, but it's still really important to talk about. It's one of the most frequent reasons people point to as to why not to trust me. I did unintentionally cheat on a speedrun that I officially submitted to the leaderboards in 2020, and the speedrun mods were completely in the right for taking it down. I was using a disallowed mod for submitted to the reasons people point to as to why not to trust me. I did unintentionally cheat on a speedrun that I officially submitted to the leaderboards in 2020, and the speedrun mods were completely in the right for taking it down. I was using a disallowed mod for about a week on my live streams when a new version of Minecraft came out, and I was unaware that this mod existed. When I was defending myself, I didn't know that I'd been using the mod, and it's a really complicated and lengthy explanation of how it's very reasonable that I didn't know that I had the mod, so I can't go into that here. A lot of people say that it's impossible that I wouldn't have known that I was so lucky, but those people don't realize that it was a little bit of luck over a very long period of time, and not a lot of luck at once. It was actually only uncovered by a cheater themselves, who later got exposed for doing that same thing in the past.
Yes, that's right, Minecravenger. The very same person that first publicly exposed Dream for cheating in his runs has just been caught cheating himself. And not only cheating once, but cheating multiple world records over a span of more than 2 years.
I was defending myself so confidently publicly because me and a developer had already considered and ruled out the possibility that I could have been using a mod. Carl Jobst, a very well-respected YouTuber that also investigates speedruns, made a video going into all the details. It's over an hour long. If you'd like to watch it to understand how that could happen and all the supporting evidence around it, you can. He is very critical of me in it, but here's his short conclusion that backs up what I'm saying from after his thorough investigation.
In conjunction with all of the evidence I've seen, I believe the essence of what Dream was claiming in his paste bin was probably true. In my opinion, it is definitely more likely that he really didn't know his drop rates and barter rates were modified. Was it intentional? And I do believe that it probably wasn't.
He did a lot of research and interviewed a lot of people to come to that conclusion.
Makes sense.
He interviewed the mod team, me, developers, and a lot more. He even said something afterwards that applies to a lot of the situations I'm going to talk about today, so I'm going to go ahead and play that clip too.
In one breath, people will complain that Dream is a liar, and then in the next, spout made-up assumptions that couldn't be further from the truth. It seems like everyone is lying everywhere.
I'm still fully responsible for my behavior back then towards the moderators, regardless of my intentions, and I did act like a little baby and caused the majority of the problems myself, so I'm sorry. Regardless of if you believe me or if you think that I'm being dishonest, since this all happened over 3 years ago, a lot has changed since, and I've done my best to move forward and grow as a person. I did my best to make amends with the mods. I apologize privately.
2 years is a long amount of time. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he cheated on you. I don't think he cheated. I'm gonna lie. At least to me, at least. I don't know about y'all. Y'all can still keep y'all opinions, but that's just mine. I ain't gonna lie. I think he a good guy. I'm not about to hold you, man. I still think he a good guy to me. At least
for lashing out at them. I donated over $50,000 to the speedrun community through tournaments and personal donations to over 15 different speedrunners. I voluntarily took down all my speedrun times, even ones that had nothing at all to do with the mod or the cheating scandal.
Oh, wait, he took them down?
Took down all my speedrun times, even ones that had nothing at all to do with the mod or the cheating scandal. I also deleted my original response video, and I haven't speedrun officially since. It's been over 3 years. Now that that's out of the way, I want to clear up some quick misinformation around it. One, it had nothing to do with my manhunt videos or any video or speedrun I have ever posted on my YouTube channel. It was specifically live streamed attempts that I did during a 1 week or so period over 3 years ago. It's a common misconception that the cheating had to do with my YouTube channel, manhunt, or any other videos I've posted. Two, I didn't hire a fake astrophysicist to defend me, which is also commonly said. Knowing nothing about math, believing in my innocence at the time, given the accusation was purely based on math, I used a website for math freelancers and reached out directly to a highly qualified professor that said they'd be willing to help me. They even made one of their conditions before agreeing that no matter what their conclusion was, I had to publish their results, even if their conclusion was that I was guilty. I agreed to this.
Dream briefly explained the situation, and the expert agreed to help. The expert provided Dream with a few terms, one of them being that Dream post the results no matter the outcome.
Obviously, their report ended up getting ripped to shreds, but I had no idea that would be the case. I knew absolutely nothing about math, and I fully believed in my innocence. Ripped to shreds, but I had no idea that would be the
Bro, you act like we was just gonna pass by this like we ain't just see it. Nigga, bro. What's going on? Alright.
Case, I knew
Now
absolutely nothing
sidetrack.
about math, and I fully believed in my innocence. So when a highly qualified third party was agreeing with me, it made me even more confident and bold. There was many factors as to why the report ended up being bad, partially due to the public pressure and it being rushed, partially due to them not knowing as much about Minecraft as the mod team did. But regardless, I didn't bribe or make up a fake astrophysicist, which is something people frequently say. The speedrun mod team and many other parties independently verified their credentials and the fact that they exist. I also put way more information in the description on this, just for transparency's sake, including proof about the professor, all of my emails to them, and even screenshots of messages that I never provided in the past. I think that's really important to clear up because it's used very, very frequently to say, if he will go as far as to make up a fake astrophysicist to lie, how far will he go with other lies? And I would just like to point out that even though I didn't lie, lying about a Minecraft speedrun is very different than
How's
lying
he
about
an
very serious
abuser?
allegations. The next thing I'm going to talk about is a pretty big one that you might not have heard about, but it's a pretty important one. Manatreed. Now, if you don't know who Manatreed is a content creator that I added to my server, the Dream SMP, a couple years ago.
He's called
Now,
what?
if you don't know about is a pretty big one that you might not have heard about, but it's a pretty important one. Manatreed. Now, if you don't know who Manatreed is a content creator that I added to my server, the Dream SMP, a couple years ago. They were anonymous like me, and they had a very short career. There was a thread made about Manatreed saying that they doxed him and that he was an IRL friend of mine, had been charged with domestic violence, and that I was trying to hide it. Manatreed was removed from the SMP by me, all of his accounts were deleted, and I made a statement talking about how I don't support domestic violence, I wasn't aware of any domestic violence, and that due to how complicated the situation was, I decided to remove Manatreed from the SMP. I also strongly alluded to the fact that the doxed information was incorrect. Everything I just said was true, except for the fact that Manatreed was my childhood best friend. I came up with the name Manatreed, I made the accounts, I grew up with him, his grandparents were like my grandparents, he was like family to me. The criticism I get to this day related to this is that I intentionally housed and hid an abuser. Because Manatreed was faceless and anonymous like me, people said that it was planned deliberately in order to hide a domestic violence charge. This is not true. In late 2020, he had a lot of problems. He was struggling with homelessness, had been in multiple recent car accidents. I knew I could help him, so I did. I offered him a place to stay, I paid for his groceries and gas for a while, and eventually, I came up with the idea to add him to my server. He was my childhood.
I mean, like, come on. I ain't gonna lie, you can't really get mad at that. That's the W right there. Like, he saw that his friend was in trouble. Man got him. He was like, bet. Hey, yo, let me pick you up and really get you off the streets for real. Mans did it. And mind you, bro, he getting hate for it. I ain't gonna lie, he didn't know that his friend was like a abuser or something. Wait, hold on. Was he an abuser of substance or was he an abuser like of someone else? I think he was an abuser of someone else. But I ain't gonna lie, I see this as the W. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I don't see nothing bad with this. And also, it was childhood friends too. Imagine getting hate for your childhood friend. Gang, come on.
Friend. I trusted him, and he wasn't a risk. I was anonymous, so obviously if I wanted to play games with him, his identity couldn't be known, or it would leak my identity. Whenever the thread first came out saying that Manatreed abused his girlfriend, I responded emotionally, calling people gullible, because I didn't believe that someone I had known for so long and grew up with could do anything like that. And at the time, although no one knew, he lived with me in Sapnap, so it seemed crazy that he could somehow hide it from us. I jumped the gun and reacted emotionally. Only later did I properly look into everything, and I apologize. After I confronted Manatreed in real life, he claimed that he wasn't an abuser, that he had just had an altercation with another guy, and that his ex-girlfriend got in the middle of it. He claimed that he never hit her, that he had just caught her cheating and was fighting the guy that she was cheating with, that the cops got called, and that he got arrested. This is just what he said. This altercation would have taken place around a year before he moved in with us, and I had no knowledge of it. People thought that domestic violence took place when he lived with us because my address was on a court document of his, but that was far after when he was on probation and had to tell the court where he currently lived. He also lied to us and told us that he was on probation for smoking weed in order to
Say he
not
was
have
on
the
what?
court where he currently lived. He also lied to us and told us that he was on probation for smoking weed in order to not have us question anything suspicious related to it. Even though he claimed to me that he wasn't abusive to anyone, I couldn't just take him for his word, and so I did research myself. I reached out to his ex-girlfriend and talked to her about it all. She wouldn't really say that much. She said to give Manatreed the best wishes for his future, and that his mistakes were behind her, and that she just wanted to be left alone online. I didn't want to push her for information, so because of that, I didn't feel comfortable having Mana treat on the Dream SMP anymore. I didn't have full confidence that he was being honest with me because he had already lied to me. And I was also still faceless and really didn't want to have to dox myself to explain the situation. I decided the best idea would just be to remove him from the server. I had created all of the accounts, so I completely shut them down and removed his access. That meant that there was absolutely no risk that even if he was lying, he would ever cause future harm because of me. Unfortunately, this wasn't a cut and dry situation. This was one of my childhood best friends that had always treated me with kindness and had lied to me in Sapnap. And unfortunately, due to all of this, I have no contact with him and lost someone that was like family to me. I'll never know the exact truth behind everything. The person that I knew was kind, generous, and compassionate, and I never would have added him to the server if I thought he was anything otherwise. But what I do know is that, other than my initial crude response, I stand by my actions. I think that I navigated a really complex situation the best that I could. I got rid of any risk, supported a victim, made it clear that I didn't support domestic violence, even to the detriment of one of my oldest friendships. I completely understand people that don't...
But hold on. Let's think about it. Because like if you're letting a childhood friend go, that's probably not about to be easy. I ain't gonna lie. If you're letting someone go that's close to you, bro, that's not about to be easy. And also, I'll probably knowing me, I might have to do it face to face. Because like I at least can give you that, you know? I won't just do it like over a text, be like, bro, sorry, bro, it's over. I can't, bro. Just send the text, bro. Just send it. But nah, I gotta meet mans in person, really tell mans. Like, hey, we just can't be friends no more, bro. Just can't, bro. Hey.
Know my side of this situation, assuming that this makes me a liar and that it's obvious that I was covering up wrongdoing. I even had creators that thought this until they talked to me about it. It's not unreasonable at all, and that's why I figured I had to talk about it in this video, even if it is personal. And
wait, hold on. Does it mean write a whole paragraph?
That's why I figured I had.
Gang. This is the type of text where you be like, I ain't reading all that.
Talk about it in this video, even if it is personal and uncomfortable. Before I jump into the most important things I'm going to address, I want to talk about something that's come up a lot due to these allegations, and something that's commonly said to give credibility to me being a bad or weird person. I'm going to play a clip from Moist Critical, who talked about the allegations pretty neutrally, to his credit. But while talking about them, he said this.
Dream's audience has always been...
Wait a minute.
Neutrally, to his credit.
You did a video on it? Oh, I didn't know. Oh. Sad seeing how Dream is in his mid-20s yet cannot stop getting into petty drama with people younger than him. He's like 16 years old, trapped in the body of a grown man.
But while talking about them, he said this.
Dream's audience has always been on the younger side of things, and yet Dream constantly engages with them in very inappropriate ways, such as like posting thirst traps. He does post thirst traps, even knowing that his fans are children. So when these claims come out, I think a lot of people start to take them at face value because they're like, oh, that sounds like the Dream that I know. You know, this sounds like something Dream might do, so it's probably true. Even though right now a lot of the evidence backing it up isn't the strongest.
Now, before I talk about this, I just want to ask that if you're watching this and you share the same opinion, try and give me the benefit of doubt. Genuinely listen to what I have to say and discard your preconceived biases. Because yeah, if you think someone's creepy and then they're accused of being a creep, it clearly changes how you think. So I'm going to break down multiple things that Charlie said because I respect him. I respect his opinion. I think he's a super reasonable guy and I think he's an awesome content creator. One of the things that he said is that I post creepy pictures and thirst traps.
He does post thirst traps.
That's the first thing I'm going to talk about. Uniquely, because I didn't reveal my face until last year, I can actually pretty reasonably show you every photo and video of myself that I've ever posted on the internet. So they're going to start scrolling by now in a completely random order. While you watch, it's important to note that what you post on something like Snapchat is very different than something you'd post on Instagram or Twitter. Snapchat runs ads every 5 or 6 photos and encourages you to post upwards of 100 photos or videos a day to have the most growth and make the most money. They only last 24 hours like an Instagram story. So on Snapchat,
you don't really look like
kind of
thirst
just
traps,
spam
yeah.
anything. So for me, it's silly filters, my cat, whatever food I'm eating that day, I get a haircut. Because of that, it's much easier to take one silly photo from Snapchat out of context and make it out to be something that it's not. On top of that, there's a lot of fake accounts that I think people fall for all the time. They post thirst trap captions using my photos, and with how many likes they get, there's a lot of people that
thirst
casually
trap?
scroll
It just
Twitter.
looked like his face. Oh no.
Think their posts are mine. There's one specific one that was extremely popular and verified before it was suspended. They posted tweets like this, and this, and this. These are just completely normal photos I posted of myself with no caption, but they repost them and put a weird caption. This has fooled tons of people, including people that have made pretty big videos about me, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if Charlie saw this account a couple times and thought its tweets were mine. A lot of people also say stuff like this.
I don't know why he still uses Snapchat. It's still kind of weird. I told you, if you're a grown man using Snapchat,
Which I think is super reasonable to think. If you don't know that there's creator accounts now that work very differently to normal Snapchat
what?
accounts, you can, if you
Snapchat is still kind of weird.
mind.
Hold
A
on.
lot of people also say stuff like this,
I don't know why he still uses Snapchat. It's still kind of weird. I told you, if you're a grown man using Snapchat,
which I think is super reasonable to think. If you don't know that there's creator accounts now
I ain't gonna-
that
I don't
work very
use
differently
Snapchat.
to normal
I mean, like, I got an
accounts,
account
you
on
can
there, but I don't
promote
know how
stuff
to
to
use it.
millions of people
Yeah,
through
I would
Snapchat's
just-
algorithm, and even as of recently, you can make a lot of money. Obviously, encouraging you to post whatever random stupid photo you took. I mean, I hardly even log into my Snapchat myself, and even have someone else completely run the account, because there's a manager account feature where I can just post from my personal Snap and never even see any of the messages. I also sometimes have people say that I'm weird because of fan art account likes from my fan art account, so I just want to clarify,
hold on.
I'm not the one behind
Wait,
99% of the
gotta-
likes. I've never
okay. I do gotta check the time. Alright.
made that public because it is beneficial for artists.
I'm gonna have to
think
split
that
this
it's
up into
weak every
parts.
time, but again, when it's being used against me to say I'm creepy, I have to clarify.
Hi, so I've ran Dream's public Snapchat since January 2022. There's nothing weird and he doesn't really even log into it. I also run his fan art account and have been since January 2022 as well. I'm good friends with Dream
Wait,
and
no. I like
account
fan art.
and have been
Hold
since
on.
January 2022 as well. I'm
Wait, I like fan art. Hmm? Oh Jesus.
good friends with Dream and the Dream
Hmm.
team, so he thought I'd be a good pick to run it. I mostly just like and retweet.
Oh dang! I kind of wanted to see that video. Green screen, homeless. Yeah. Techno did. I think he did prove that that man is homeless in Minecraft.
I'm banished from replying. Sometimes people will call him creepy for stupid stuff that I've liked, and I've never really taken it seriously because I just think what's being depicted in the art is funny to me, like DNF kissing art or something, because I'm their friend and it makes me laugh. It just happens to be really good art. But when it's being used to say that Dream is creepy or weird, I feel really bad because he's definitely not. There's been times that he's messaged me and told me to unlike something or asked why I was on a DNF liking spree. And he's definitely a silly guy, but people shouldn't use me liking art that I found funny or just thought was impressive artistically against him.
I can still be more careful about what's liked on the account though, and I also can re-clarify my boundaries, which I do at the end of this video. But I will just say here that I've never supported not safe for work art of minors or from minors.
Hold on. Supported S what?
I will just say here that I've never supported
I never supported NSFW. Oh yeah, there's this thing. I was trying to get this NSFW thing off my Reddit. I don't know how to get that thing off. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how to do that.
not safe for work art of minors or from minors. I think that that's weird and gross, and I clarify my boundaries on myself later in the video, but generally it's just I don't want anything weird drawn of me. I also later have the person who used to run the account back in 2020 say something as well. But yeah, like 1 out of every 1,000 Snapchats I post, people end up spreading and making fun of, which is fine, of course, but it's when it's made out to be weird that it's disingenuous. Now that's not to say that I'm posting the exact same thing as everyone else, or that what I'm posting isn't different than other people. It definitely is. I was faceless for a very long time, never took pictures of myself, and had no social media before YouTube. So you're seeing literally my first time ever taking pictures, and I am just a little goofy. Again, it's fine to make fun of, like some of these pictures are stupid, but using them as evidence that I'm weird or making them out to be weird just isn't fair. I don't really take myself seriously. I don't think I'm super attractive. I don't think I'm super funny. I think a lot of people misunderstand some of the things that I post that are satire. A lot of my videos before I did Minecraft challenges were satire videos, and I still post a lot of satire. A perfect example of this is my unface reveal. I posted a video on my channel where I unrevealed my face. It's a satire video. I have my 2 best friends burst down my door, tell me that I'm ugly and to put my mask back on, which I agree with, make a professional mask, and then go through the McDonald's drive-thru with it on, while saying that I'm never taking it off ever again. The number of people that took this seriously was in the tens of millions. People see the headline, assume that sounds like something that cringy guy would do, and then it's history. And the same thing happens with my TikToks. Like almost my entire TikTok page is sarcastic, but every now and then, someone will take a TikTok of mine completely seriously. Like, I posted a video of me with the chat filter,
that's why I
no
picked
filter, right after the face reveal. I made a TikTok where I take off
Wait,
my
hold on.
mask and use an ugly
You good,
filter.
Dad?
Another
I heard
TikTok where I
some
make fun of the
thumping,
face lick photo. or many other
sure?
sarcastic posts. But then I post a TikTok where I'm in a Walmart wearing my mask, and people take it so seriously.
Okay,
I get
then.
tons of hate, and it said how cringe it is when I would go shopping in my mask, that it's pathetic that I'm trying to hide my face after I already revealed it. Or I post a TikTok where I sing
Yeah, I
one of
talked
my
her
songs,
because
say
I had to
auto-tune,
call
and
her
then
to get
kiss the
Shariah's
camera.
number
And it's that I'm trying to be
because
hot. I
my
think I'm such an
grandma
amazing
needed it
singer.
because I think she
Instead of
wanted
that,
to
I'm
give her
self-aware and
Shariah
playing
a
into the
gift.
cringe. I didn't watch that and go, you are so cool. You are such an amazing singer, and you're also hot. Like, it's not
Wait, hold on.
serious.
Did I leave the? Oh shoot! Did I leave the video playing? Wait, where was? Shoot. Wait. Dang, I don't want to cut. I kind of don't want to cut none of this out. 'Cause I usually don't edit my reactions. Okay. I'm gonna just leave that.
Yes, I do post cringy stuff sometimes, and I'm not trying to say that I've never been cringy or that you can't make fun of
Wait, hold on.
content that is intentional.
Now that I think about it,
But I've never.
was that y'all first time seeing my dad? No. I don't think I saw him, right? Yeah, I don't think I saw him. Hopefully.
Never posted anything that you could remotely say is a thirst trap or inappropriate for my audience, because as you can see in the context of all these other photos I've posted, it's not honest to single out one weird Snapchat out of context of the thousands I spam and then say that I post creepy photos. But yeah, like one photo I posted was heavily spread as a thirst trap by parody accounts, and it's this. I'm supposed to be dead. It's definitely not a thirst trap, but it's not like I was sending it to somebody and being weird. I was just spamming photos on my public story.
Oh no, George Not Found is giving him the Schlopperson. Oh no. Oh no.
Like, yeah, it's
What?
goofy. It was not a thirst trap. I posted 1 or 2 photos with my shirt off ever, and this one's because I thought it was cool to see my hair comb back since it's always forward, and you can't even see me or my body. There's also this monstrosity that's frequently shared. Like, this is a gross photo. I look terrible. This is not a thirst trap. This is a terrible photo. This
I mean,
is
like, I
just
see it as
disgusting.
funny, but
I
I
was just spamming photos,
Nah.
didn't think much of it, and posted it. And now it will haunt me until the end of time. I'm cringy and being serious when I make satire posts. I'm full of myself when I post a normal photo.
I
I'm
mean,
gross
sometimes
when I post a
cringy
bad
can
photo.
be
I'm
funny,
weird
you
when I
know?
post a silly photo. It's
Sometimes
just
you
people
can,
assuming the worst
sometimes.
or just not knowing who I am, which I guess is fair. So yeah, that's what I have to say about the thirst traps thing. But obviously that's just photos. Now in terms of other stuff, I've definitely had my opinions morph over time, especially since I've face revealed and actually got to meet fans in person. But we can still talk about some old stuff that people frequently use to say that I'm weird. First of all, me calling my fan base kittens.
Oh, wait. Hold on. We're gonna leave it here for today. Because the thing is, this is a very long video. And I'm trying to be at the point where I'm not trying to have my videos over like 30 or 39 minutes, something like that. Not gonna hold you. So I'm gonna just leave this here for today, you know. We gonna confront the rest of the Dream allegations. I guess tomorrow? Might as well be tomorrow. But anyway, I guess you could say that's it for today. Well, wait, I already. Okay.